Hello everyone, this is Sheila and this video is part 3 on how to propagate succulents, and we are talking about propagation by division. At the end of this video, you will be able to propagate succulents that you can cut into pieces or smaller units, and succulents that grow as one dense compact mounds into several new mounds. So let's proceed. Tip number 1. Succulents that you can tear or cut into sections propagate really well by dividing them into smaller units. A very good example of this is this Christmas cactus or holiday cactus. Just look at the root system on this tiny guy. Let me just replant this baby gently and I'll be showing you how I propagated this in tip number 2. We just have to make sure that he is safely back in his home again. So tip number 2, for succulents that can be divided into sections, you just have to simply pull off one section of this plant and you'll have a new growing plant. Let's pull off another section to show you how easy it is. And then simply insert one section halfway into the soil and you're done. And this leads me to tip number 3, which is like cuttings, you don't have to wait for it to callus over, but you have to make sure that the soil you are planting it in is dry. Tip number 4, like cuttings, watering is after 2 weeks. Tip number 5, never leave the newly planted section outside. Since a section has no root system, it is very prone to burning, and premature rain, frost, and snow can lead to rotting. Tip number 6, another way to propagate succulents by division is to simply divide a mound of succulents, like this sedum tiny urchin, into smaller mounds, and soon this mound will start to thicken and expand. In this video, I will also show you how to propagate by chopping one single unit into multiple pieces, and they will all become new plants. I'm also showing you updates on all of these propagations in a bit. So tip number 7, another way to propagate succulents by division is to cut one single unit into multiple pieces and you'll have more of it. This works on this epiphyllum. These guys were given to me, and although they are not as healthy as they should be, I think they can still pull through. In fact, this one right here also had a rough start and it took about 9 months before it started shooting these pups, but see how now she has 2. This tall one and this short one are her pups. This type of propagation also works on snake plants. Since I'm not sure why these guys are looking so sick, I'm spraying it with alcohol before dividing them into pieces. So to propagate this epiphyllum, we just need to cut about 4 to 6 inches of the leaves like so, and you have several new plants. Let me just cut off this sick part, but I might actually plant this part too, just to give it a chance. In my experience, practically every part of these succulents are willing to survive, so might as well give this guy a chance. So at this point, we're just making sure that the soil is fast draining enough, and I have a future video about improving drainage, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of these videos. So now we will just start sticking these guys into the soil about 2 to 3 inches deep to make sure that they are stable enough. And by the way, part 4 is all about mommies and baby succulents propagations and offshoots. So again, remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you won't miss it. In case you missed part 1 and part 2 of this series on how to propagate succulents, I have links in the description below, and that's along with the list of the things that I used in this video. And here's the update on the sedum tiny urchin. So from one single mound, I now have 3 growing mounds. For the Christmas cactus, here's the mother plant with fresh new sections growing that we can soon propagate again. and new ones with tiny sections sprouting on all of them. And here's the epiphyllum that's starting to get a healthier green color. As you can see, they are really springing back to life. Let's carefully dig out one piece because the roots on these guys are probably still really fine at this point. I really encourage you to conduct your own experiments. Do your research and make intelligent guesses and estimates and learn from experience. Which leads me to my message for you today, which is mistakes are proof that you are trying. Trying is better than not doing anything at all. Be willing to fail over and over and over again until you get it right. This is true not just for growing succulents, but with our goals in life too. Be willing to take the risk. It is better to have tried and failed than to never have tried at all. And again, mistakes are proof that you are trying. Thank you. This is Sheila again, your person on a mission for succulent fame, sending inspirations your way with every succulent. Remember to subscribe and share this video.